welcome to Broadview Stadium in Buffalo. It's the Sentinels and the Buffalo Bulls. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. And the Sentinels ready to kick it away first. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So Buffalo's offense that has the first possession of the game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shelton. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Hey, easy. That 42 express. Switch it.
Using his legs, it's Birch. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Wright. Pressure coming. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. It's the Sentinels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. The corners are walked up tight. Leaves it with the back. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Off the play fake. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
They're middle linebackers because they're right in the middle of the defense. You put guys that have a nose for the football because they literally line up over the football every single time. They play the run well, and look at this. How about this? Rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, getting the big sack.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On target. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Sentinels decide to punt it away. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Running inside, it's Shelton. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Caught on the left side by Wilson. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
The give to the tailback. There's some room. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Back to throw, it's right. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
Makes the grab in their space. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They'll run it. It's Shelton. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple of play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking for a gap. It's Bentley. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup for 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the option. Maybe some room here. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run the option. give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Pulls it on the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. The run inside. It's Bentley. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right?
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Now on the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll toss it. Here's a little room there. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you could tell he made them pay with a big gain down the field.
On the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge...
Caught, and he's got room. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Sentinels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there.
And how about that? That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here, bowing their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area. 2nd and goal now, they get the big stop.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3 from the right hash. And this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to do.
They make the stop, and how about that spin move? Turn that into an 8-yard gain. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They give it to him again. He's there to make the stop.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to get it past the sticks and then get him down at the 35.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
Off the play fake on first down. Soft spot in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
On the ground, it's Shelton. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll move the wide receiver. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about. Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's right. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. The quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
They'll try to get it through the air. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with Iowa, taking on the number 7 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Hawkeyes, sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. They get back on track after dropping their last game, and it gets them to 3-1. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Buffalo. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
And the Bulls will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the Sentinels head coach. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Appreciate that, Holly. On the run, it's Bentley. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Fires to the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Back to pass, it's Gunderson. Oh, they're after him. Finds his tight end. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50 and now to be 4th down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Give to the big fullback. And he's not even going to come close to the marker on 4th down.
How about that? 4th down, they turn around, hand it to the big fellow fullback to see if he can punch forward and move the pile, but just nowhere to go. The D-line up front, give them helmet stickers for that play. That was outstanding, and as a result, their offense takes over.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback. There was not a big window. He's throwing the in-breaking route. It's coming from his left, and he's got to fit that football into a really tight space where his guy can make the catch. Very confident throw that time by the QB.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Birch. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. To throw, it's right. And they can't make the connection.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Right on the money. Turning it on. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
I love when offenses see defenses and read them. Nice job. Defenses sitting back on third and long, playing soft coverage. Get the ball to your playmaker. Let him do the rest. Nice job seeing it. Nice job executing by this offense.
They'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Bulls! A great catch and run for 6.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the second half, you drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets a block. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Gunderson. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle, it's Tracy. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. We saw it on that last play.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. It's complete to the right. Might have a chance. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
The option look, and maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on third and goal? And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sentinels!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
Nice move to keep running. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
And you want that clock to run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
Looking to throw, it's right. Firing to the right, complete. Still on his feet at the 45. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Bulls have this offense rolling. On the run, it's Shelton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well stick with him. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the run, it's Shelton. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Go. The handoff as they run the counter play here. They run him down, but not soon enough, and they're going to be able to run out the clock from here.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
Yeah, it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage, they can't get it done, and it is over.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Scanning the field, it's Gunderson. That's reeled in, it's Grimes. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. He's looking to throw. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. The snap sets up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Paul.